Hey guys, it's John here from Horror Fiend Reviews, and today we're going to move on to day 3 of the 31 Days of Horror. And today we're going to be talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. Something's not quite right. I think I know what it is. There we go. Without further ado, let's get on to the review. In my opinion, this is one of the best, if not the best, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, the first one is always going to be up there as one of the greatest horror movies of all time. Dream Warriors was universally loved by everyone. It starts off with Kristen, who's played by Patricia Arquette. She's in the middle of creating this papier-mâché house that turns out to be Freddy Krueger's old house, and also Nancy's old house as well. She's then interrupted by her mum. She's literally just eating coffee grounds, listening to loud music. I mean, the soundtrack for this movie is fucking incredible. Dream Warriors by Dawkins. I have this on my Spotify playlist because I love it. She's interrupted by her mother, who tells her to go to bed. She ends up finally falling into sleep without realising it, and she ends up in her bathroom and she cuts her wrist, and in her head it's the taps come out and like slash her wrist, and it's Freddy, and she's committed into the asylum. Turns out Nancy's just been brought on there as a consultant, as an intern, who has obviously first-hand experience on how sort of dreams work, and psychotherapy, physiotherapy, psychology of dreams and how they affect people, obviously because she's trying to suppress Freddy Krueger as well. Turns out the group of kids that she's working with, they've all had experiences with Freddy Krueger. They've had their nightmares invaded. There's a lot of great actors that are actually in this movie. Lawrence Fishburne, who's in it, and he's super young. Obviously Patricia Arquette, she went on to have an illustrious Hollywood career. But yeah, it moves on with them all having their own separate encounters with Freddy Krueger. We then find out that Kristen actually has the power to pull people into her dreams, so she ends up pulling them all into her dream, where they all find their own special powers. So we have Taryn, who is an ex-drug user. In her dream, she is like a badass superhero with knives.
In my dreams, I'm beautiful and bad.
We've got Kincaid, who is insanely like super strong. He like busts through a wall and stuff. We've got Will, who he's paralysed from the waist down, so in his dream sequence he is the wizard master. He comes out of his chair and he's like a wizard. And then we've got Joey, he's a mute, and his special power is the power of his voice. So they get captured by different versions of Freddy Krueger into these mirrors, and Joey sort of shouts, and then all the mirrors smash and they'll come flying out, which is a great scene as well. Then we also have Nancy. Nancy comes back. Also Nancy's father's back as well. So a lot of religious overtones in this movie. They find out that all the parents buried Freddy Krueger's remains in this like junkyard, and they've been getting helped by this mysterious nun, who we find out is Amanda Krueger, aka Freddy's mother, who helps them to actually get rid of Freddy. So they go to the junkyard. Nancy's dad comes along to show them where they buried the remains. They're supposed to like bury him in like sacred ground, so that like one of the doctors like nabs some holy water and sort of sprinkling all that all over his grave, his remains, to sort of make it holy, and then bury him there. And then apparently that's how you kill Freddy Krueger. This was a fantastic movie. The soundtrack is amazing. I love rock, heavy metal, punk music, so that brings in a lot of aspects of that into the movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed. The cast of kids are really good. They play well off each other. They're great characters. Some of the things I didn't like the religious overtones towards it, where you have to bury Freddy in sacred ground. I mean, I don't know what that's got to do with some dream demon, some dream monster that's attacking you in your dreams. That part I've just never understood. Also, I don't think this doesn't have many death scenes. I mean, a lot of the kids, they end up staying in the end. Kincaid, Joey, Kristen, they all end up staying alive and they die in the next film. But the most notable death has to be Nancy. Her death, where her dad comes through and is like telling her that he's crossed over to the other side, but it turns out it's Freddy, which I thought was pretty good. Typically with these movies, when they want to take out characters from previous movies, main characters from previous movies, it's usually at the beginning of the film. But Nancy plays a huge part in Dream Warriors. She coaches all the kids on how to find their dream power and how to capitalise on it, how to hone in on it, and how to train themselves on it, which I think is it's a great little subplot. She's given back to these kids because she's experienced it firsthand. It doesn't really tie into the second movie. I don't think it ties in at all, actually. The second film was kind of out there. I mean, I love the second film as well, but Dream Warriors trumps that, in my opinion. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think of the new opening video that I've made for all my videos. I'm going to try and include that for the foreseeable future. All social media links are in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely tune in tomorrow to see another horror movie review. But yeah, this has been Horror Fiend Reviews. I've been John, and I will catch you later.